Baba's Coffee. Before we go further in our journey, we're just gonna write a little message in this guest book. And here's our message for the quick ones. We had our breakfast in Baba's Coffee in Chefchaouen, and the coffee was so good we just had to have one more to go. It's not easily to come by good coffee here in Morocco. Oh no, that's maybe a little exaggerating. In Chefchaouen at least, we had some good ones in Marrakech, so let's be a little more honest here. But yeah, very good coffee from Baba's Coffee, and the breakfast is good as well, and it's also cheap, and he's also very friendly. So I highly recommend to come here when you are in Chefchaouen. Very friendly guy. And now we are going towards Asilah, and it's about 2.5 hours away from here. So see you there, or on the way if we stop. Bye bye Chefchaouen. Until next time, which is probably never, because I'd rather go to new places. But yeah, it's still nice to see. The best city in Morocco we have been to until now. So let's see if Asilah can improve on it, or what will happen. We never know what lies ahead beyond the horizon. True. Moo. Biggest lake seen in Morocco. We are very close to the sea, 30 kilometers away from Asilah. Yeah, great view. Here we are in Asilah, by the coast and the sea. We're just beside our hotel, where we will be in a short moment. Parked our car, and at our riad here, Al Alba, in the same color scheme as Chefchaouen, maybe a little more dark blue, but this place looks pretty as well. We got some tea here as well, and some snacks. And tomorrow we'll have breakfast at this pretty little dining hall with the tagines here. So yeah, we'll have our tea and then we'll be out and see the city. And here's our hotel room, riad room. Nice little cozy, clean place. For very small people, for reference, my shoulders go here, so I have to bow down to get under this, but we'll survive that. Yeah, pretty nice place. All the way from south to the north, from the desert to the sea, Palestine will be free. Anyways, here we are. Asilah, nice big beach, and very few people. I love the big open spaces here. In the summer there's probably a lot of people here. I can just feel it, them filling all the streets here. But right now it's like we have it all for ourselves. When we are at a coastal town like this, we of course have to try some seafood. So I will try to find some fish pastilla, because we haven't tried that yet. We only tried the chicken one. And maybe some surprises, whatever they are on the menu card. The entrance to Asilah Kasbah. So like a fortress. Inside that there's like a Medina and souks and whatever, like all the other places. But before we enter there, we'll just have something to eat. Hopefully some pastilla around here. A restaurant I found. Very different from what we tried in Morocco until now. Found the restaurant we were looking for at the sidewalk here. Or side streets rather. Dar Al Magribia. This place should be very good. While we're waiting on our fish pastilla, we got this hazelnut juice, or maybe it's rather a smoothie. Let's try it. Kind of tastes like Nutella actually. Just not as sweet. It has a lot of hazelnut bits in it. It gets stuck in my throat here. A little difficult to drink, I would say, because all the bits. I would give this 6.5 out of 10 because the taste is alright, but the bits makes it like you're more like chewing than drinking it. So yeah, but, fun to taste. And this one is just a simple couscous salad with onions, tomatoes, and some coriander, I think.
Bye, thank you.
Yeah, this is pretty ordinary for me, but nice with some vegetables and whatever. It also has some garlic inside. It's a solid 7 out of 10. Nice little appetizer before the main dish. Just eat the rest with the spoon. Much easier this way. I think it's cream and hazelnut mixed together. Really hard with a straw, but with a spoon like this, it's more like a little light dessert. No, not very light because hazelnut have many calories, but not much sugar, some sugar. So here we have the fish pastilla. Waited a long time for this. I'm looking forward to taste it. It's very big. It's for 2 persons, so it's not just for me. Oh, very crispy. Wow, it just falls apart. It has fish and I don't know what this is. Onions maybe and calamari. I can see some calamari inside. Some squid. Yeah, let's just try to squeeze some lime on here. It's supposed to be spicy, this, as far as I know. It's very creamy inside too, but it needs some salt. But the taste itself is pretty good. I say it's better than the one with chicken we had. That one was too sweet. This one is more on my taste. It's spicy and some onions and some noodle-like things. Whoops. And fish inside. So this one's pretty good. I give this 8 out of 10 with some salt. And this is what it looks like inside. You can see the calamari and the noodles, onions and fish inside. The filo dough. Wow. There's also some prawns inside, and I don't know the fish. It's very creamy. A nice restaurant. Excuse the mess I made here because I ate like an animal, but they gave us some choubekir, Moroccan pastry. I will try this, and I like this. It's very nice and crispy with some syrup as well, like this. Oof. I like this pastry. It's like kind of like, reminds me of like baklava, but it's nothing like baklava because it has like a licorice like taste. I feel like, because that's the closest thing it can remind me of. It's brown sugar, yeah, brown sugar syrup. That's why it tastes kind of like licorice. But I like it. Give this 8 out of 10. This is good. Nice people working there, very friendly towards us. Gave us a little dessert as a gift, also nice hospitality. And this is the little square here. It's just near the square, at the side street here. The restaurant, if you want to come and taste. They are well known for the chicken pastilla, but I already tried that when we were in Marrakesh, so sadly I didn't take that again. Yeah, and also the fish Pastilla was very big, so I'm totally full now. Back at the Kasbah, we are entering it now. The front gate. Let's see what this place has to offer. Beside some nice walls. As I mentioned before, there's probably much more packed here when it's summer. The restaurant worker said the same thing. He said it's very relaxed and a good time to come right now to Asilah, because as you can see, there are no people. You have it all for yourself. A really relaxed time when you come here in mid-May. Like, look, these streets are usually packed. Very nice. Tower of the Kasbah and the little square here. All the blue buildings here kind of gives off a Chefchaouen vibe, except the green here is probably, which mostly represents something Islamic, a mosque or a madrasa, which this probably is. You can also hear, if you listen, sounds like children reciting the Quran. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Under the Arabic on the sign there, it is Arabic language. Kind of looks like Greek, for me at least. And some art pieces here. This place is really pretty. Forget what I said about Chefchaouen. This is much more like Greek or Santorini-like vibes they're going for here. Not that I complain, because it does look pretty. And of course, sorry for the wind. Cannot filter out the wind, or at least all of it, but it is windy here. There's a motif of the Moroccan football team. From Hazelnut. Goes all around the wall here. Probably when they won the penalty shootout in the World Cup. That's from 24, as you can see there. I talked too fast when I said there's no tourists in this town, because it's packed with tourists here. Damn sucks. There was a place you could have a view of the sea and the Kasbah here, but it's totally packed. But the good thing with being tall is that I can see everything. So I can just take my hand up and you're able to see everything. So no one of the people will get in the way of the camera here.
Oh, t'as bouffé tout là!
Kind of smells like pea. Oh, this is the set piece of Asilah. The wave crashing on top of the rocks and cliff. Apparently the children who's sitting over there, they're jumping down from the wall here sometimes. Down there he is. Oh, there was another one. At least I got that. Art and Greece wannabe. I feel like all old parts of Moroccan cities has these narrow streets, which is a very small part of this city because all the rest is new. But this is the old part.
Oui.
The goalkeeper.
Si.
Are you good?
Si.
Inshallah.
Ah, sure.
Oi. 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 He'll save all the shots because I have very bad shots. I haven't played football a long time. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Got a little footy in with the kids here. Great goalkeeping. Amazing feeling here going on a walk at the sea. Just this amazing view. No people. Later on we'll have a hammam at the Riyadh. Looking forward to that to end off the day with. After we came back from the beach, we had a lovely hammam session. Obviously I couldn't record it because maybe I didn't have so much clothes on. Anyways, we are going out to have some dinner. This restaurant was the nearest one with the best reviews, not long away from our Riyadh. It's on the little expensive side, but that's how life is. Of course, this is a seafood restaurant on the finer side, but we got fish and chips, so not very fine, but still, it's still fish. Some bread appetizers with some butter and olive tapenade. Looks like the one we had in Marrakesh, the Riyadh there. It was really good. Let's just try this very quickly here. Some bread. Also, the bread is unusual. This is the most different bread we've had. Not like the usual Moroccan bread. It was hot. Looks like it's freshly made. At least it's very, very strong olive taste. It's pretty good, but the one in Marrakesh was actually better than this one. But still good. Good 7 out of 10. Got some anchovies with garlic on the house. Very nice of them. Let's just try this quickly. I know what anchovies taste like, but very nice. Very sour, and the garlic as well. I like fish. Nice and simple. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So here we got a little more fancy kind of fish and chips. Instead of fish bits, it is one large fish, but it's a fish fillet. I can't remember what kind of fish it is, but it's a good fish, he said. The fish here, or pork. very crispy. Oh, also it has some tartar sauce at the side here. Gonna put that also a little bit on it, the top here. Oh, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's some fries. The fries are, I mean, they're good, but the fish is really good. Let's try with some vinegar as well. Gonna just put a little bit on the side here and try it with some fries. There's a little different kind of vinegar. I never tried malt vinegar before. But I would say the fish tastes really good and the fries are alright. So I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. It's maybe one of the better fish and chips fish I tasted. The fish itself, I'll probably give it, I'm not gonna lie, close to 10. It tastes real delicious. The fries are very average though, so that's why I'm averaging out to 8.5. And we got a little piece of tiramisu to end the day with a little piece of strawberry. It does taste good, but it's kind of lacking the coffee taste a bit, I think. But it has a lot of chocolate taste instead, which is I haven't tried before when it has so much chocolate taste. It's pretty good. I mean, has the nice layer of lady fingers and cream and whatsoever. It's pretty good, but yeah, not like the usual tiramisu. It's more like a chocolate tiramisu. I would still give it like 8 out of 10. Unique. And a strawberries.
Because it's live.
Whoa, and a live crab here.
This is a fresh one. It's coming, just coming now. And
Yeah.
Yes.
It can't be more fresh than this. Crazy. Hello, crab, Mr. Crab.
Hello, I like money.
Can you see?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Rest in peace. Thank you.
Okay.
Just before we are all the way back at our hotel, mint with lemon and mango juice. Funny taste. You can taste the mint and mango. I can slightly feel the melon, which is just good for me because I don't like melon. It's a funny mixture, I would say. Sweet and minty taste. I don't know, I don't feel like it goes well together. Just my opinion. I will give it, it does feel like fresh fruit, not food. So that's why I will give it 5 out of 10. That's the end of today. Tomorrow we are heading to Rabat, the capital of Morocco, Casablanca, and then our hotel with a little surprise because our room is, you'll see.
But that's what you want.
Good morning from Asilah. Here's our breakfast at our Riyadh. Very lovely. Just missing our omelette, which we will get in a moment. So yeah, let's dig in. Without me showing it, because we have had Moroccan breakfast a couple of times now. The best part, blue. The highway may be much faster than the countryside, but when you go to the countryside, you see much more of the real Morocco. The mountains and the villages and the people. You see all of those things when you take the countryside. When you take the highway here, you only see a little bit of the fields and some bushes on the side. You don't really get the feeling of Morocco when you take. And Rabat, and this building looks like a blue whale. 2.5 kilometers from the center. It looks very clean at the start of the city. Oh, it's meget flot, ja. The Mausoleum of the King Mohammed V of Morocco. There's also a mosque behind it, I think. And just beside it is a tower. The tower is called Hassan Tower. It's from a mosque in the 12th century, which was never finished, but they let the tower stand very wide for a minaret. Some royal guards here. Reminds me of the one in England. Entering here the Hassan Tower. A square full of pillars, unfinished mosque with the the walls intact and the mausoleum on the side. Feels like I'm moving towards the final tower in a video game, and up the tower awaits the final boss. And here is the main mausoleum part of Mohammed V, the king, or the old king. Let's see if we are able to enter this place with our camera without being disrespectful, of course, of the customs. Wow, what a beautiful mausoleum. And down here is the old king of Morocco, Mohammed V. They really did a lot of nice marble work. Very beautiful handcraft. So the Mausoleum of Mohammed V and his two sons, there's 3 graves inside made entirely of marble. His 2 sons is on the side of each other in the back, and he was instrumental to Morocco gaining their independence of Spain and France, so that makes sense why they made such a great mausoleum out of their late king. It's probably the most beautiful mausoleum I've ever seen. Yeah, it's a Alawite architecture, the pinnacle of Moroccan architecture. Apparently I wasn't allowed to record myself inside there, which I didn't know because everybody else had their cameras out. But anyway, I already did it. I'm sorry if I was being disrespectful, but it's not my goal. Just to inform about the beautiful architecture of the mausoleum, because it's really pretty, and of course they just do their job, so it's fine. Casablanca, here we are, and I will have to say the most crazy traffic in Morocco I have experienced is this place and Rabat, and they're much more crazy than anywhere else, like in Fez and Marrakesh and Chefchaouen. Of course, we will find a way. This way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at that. We made it through. It's not helping that you are pressing the horn. It's not making you come through faster, so just be a little relaxed. We managed to get into the most central part of Casablanca. and we are a little couple of 100 meters away from our gourmet burger place. The street here has some more restaurants. Looks a little bit more on the high end. Of course they have a parking spot just in front of the gourmet burger place here that I found as totally typical. But let's see how it is, this one. Here we are inside Blend Gourmet Burger, and of course the menu is in French, so we'll use some Google Translate. This one, a camel burger, something very fun, never tried before. So here we have our special burger. It is a camel burger, camel patty. Never tried that before, so let's try how it is. Kind of like pizza bread, buns. Let's try how it is. It has some special ingredients as well. It has dates and of course cheese. It looks like this. It's kind of a funny taste. Just a proper piece of meat here. It's kind of like, it's like beef, but a little bit more fatty and maybe a little bit more sweet as well than normal beef. If I wasn't thinking about it, I would say that it's just beef, but it does have a slightly different kind of taste, a sweet like taste, but it's tasty. And the dates here as well, very Arabic style. I would give it, for its uniqueness, I would actually give it like an 8 out of 10. Not the worst. Have you ever tasted? Very fun to taste the camel meat. Also some chicken, barbecue one, a little bit more classic. Fried cornflakes on top. Oops. That's pretty good as well. A little vinegar. I'll give this 8 out of 10 as well. It's pretty good. A little on the expensive side compared to the rest of the food we had in Morocco, but that's just pretty good burgers. The meat patty is a little bit more dense than a beef patty. And it kind of reminds me of a Turkish sausage called sucuk. It misses the garlic taste, but the consistency and the taste, it kind of reminds me of that. Yes, pretty fun experience. And here it is, Hassan II Mosque, one of the biggest mosques in the world, by the sea. It is indeed very big, and it looks really awesome beside the beach here. And of course the sellers know where to come because a lot of people hang out here. But yeah, it looks really nice. Here's our hotel for tonight. Another great piece of Moroccan architecture. We'll see it in the morning how good it looks. This is our hotel room. Just a quick little tour here. It looks like this. With a crazy round bed here. And a big jacuzzi with two, yes. Walk-in closet if you're staying here for many days. But yeah, this is our room. and tomorrow we can get into the jacuzzi as well, because now it's too late and it makes too much noise, they said. So we'll get it ready in the morning instead. Good morning from south of Casablanca. We came late at night yesterday, but now it looks much better in the morning. This place. Just going to have some breakfast and then we will jump into the jacuzzi and have a little relaxed time before we drive on to our next destinations. The workers here seem to have a difficulty understanding English, but the receptionist told me yesterday that we could get the jacuzzi ready while we're eating breakfast. But the workers, they don't seem to understand it, so I'm just gonna turn it off myself. This is our breakfast for this morning. Not the most exciting breakfast we've had. Probably the most bare bones one. But yeah, food is food. So finally made the jacuzzi work. And we know what to do the next 2 hours. Well, I got excited a little too fast, because 10 minutes later, when I sat down in the jacuzzi, it stopped working. Also, there's no hot water, and the shower head here is not working either. Yeah, it's still cold water. The workers tried to fix it frantically, but no avail. Then I thought, well, I could just take a normal shower in this shower box here, but it's not working either. So yeah, kind of a letdown. Not so good. It's also the most expensive room we got on our trip. It just shows that the amount of money and quality doesn't always go together. It's very sad. I was looking forward to using the jacuzzi, but yeah, sad times. The hotel also has some farm animals here. Some horses and... oh! There's a big turkey over there. And some donkeys. Donkey! The hotel really didn't live up to our expectations, because, as I said before, it's actually the most expensive hotel we booked. The breakfasts were not on par with the other places. The jacuzzi didn't work. The shower didn't work. The workers tried to fix it, but they weren't able to. I know it's not their fault, but yeah. So I don't think we got what we paid for this place. Yeah, cool horses. On our way to Ouzoud Waterfalls, we came to this small town of Beni, Mellal, which has a little pretty park here with a small waterfall. Just a preview of Ouzoud, and pretty awesome looking castle on top of a hill there. Refreshing. Maybe we can get some ice cream down there at the kiosk. We get a little ice cream from here. Got our Titan ice cream here. Very fitting for a Titan like me. There's refreshing ice creams here. And my strawberry Titan. Attack on Titan. Nothing really special here. 5 out of 10. Strawberry and white chocolate. And a lot of sugar. Well, this place is called Ain Asserdoun. It is in the middle of the Middle Atlas Mountains. It's a pretty place to just unwind a little bit. And we'll be heading up to the fortress now, which is overlooking the city. Here we are on top of the hill, the mountain. Kasbah Ain Asserdoun is called, which I just know on top of my head and not the sign over there. Anyways, looks like something from the olden days mixed with some new, because the sides here looks renovated. Some gymnastics over here. Yeah, but the views are pretty crazy. It'll look like this. The city is actually much bigger than I thought. I thought it was a small city, but looks like I was wrong. It's very, very big, the city. The castle here, the small castle, is founded in 1688 by Mullah Ismail, which I don't know who is, but he reigned over these places. Oh, there's a falcon. I don't know if I got it on camera, but a falcon just flew into a hole there. But yeah, it's a pretty small castle, but the view is not bad at all. The park we were down at, right there, the waterfall there. Yeah, so that's the history of the place. A small castle. I don't think you can enter it, but we can look inside at least. Looks like this inside. Looks like at some point you were able to visit this place because there's like paintings, newer paintings inside. The fort here was made to protect the waters down here. Here we are at the cafe with our lovely seat with the great views. And I ordered some orange with strawberry juice and a mixed grill with different kinds of meat. So we'll try that out. So we got our strawberry orange juice while we're waiting on our grill platter. Oh, it's really sour, but you can taste the orange and the strawberry. A little fresh, no sugar, and that's actually makes it better for me. I would give it 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Organic, I hope. Here is our grill platter. Some chicken and beef, onions, aubergine, eggplants, fries, and some cucumber and carrot. And of course, our Moroccan staple bread. Just try some bread with some meat. It is grilled, and the chicken skewer here, maybe with some carrots. Was it pretty tasty? The last part, the tomatoes and the eggplants. Wow, it has salt. Most of the time, the salad didn't have salt here, so that's a change. The other aubergine, mashed aubergines we had was better than this one. And lastly, the cucumber and carrots, and the fries looks very ordinary. This cost 90 dirhams. With a view like this, I would say it's pretty normal price. It's about 8.5 euros. I think that's alright, and the juice is pretty good. I'll give it. It's actually pretty tasty, so I would say 8 out of 10. It's kind of difficult to find some of the hotels here in Morocco. We are out in a little safari trip here before we can reach the hotel. The roads are not the best, but it's luckily not the longest dirt road. Oh, this should be the one on the right side here. Le Domain. Thankfully we found it. So, wow, look at the African sunset setting in. Anyways, so here we are at our last hotel. A little more simple than the other ones, but we just hope that it is comfortable, the most important part. And this is our room. This one is surprisingly big, and it is just outside of the swimming pool. Right here. Here we are at our breakfast table. Looks like a typical Moroccan breakfast we had on our trip, except there's a European cream cheese, another cream cheese with herbs, some boiled eggs, and of course they don't have black pepper, but they have cumin. So we'll just have our breakfast and then we'll go into the pool for a bit, and then later on the Ouzoud Waterfalls. Checked out of the hotel. It was nice to have a relaxed day where we could just relax at the pool and get some sun in. It was really well deserved, I think, after we've driven like 2,000 kilometers. But now this is our last stop on our vacation, except for Marrakesh when we go there. And it is the Ouzoud Waterfalls. And as you can see, very clean. It is very clearly made for a tourist. Like the infrastructure is very prettily made. There's a lot of people trying to lure you in with tour guides and like this guy right here, and parking and whatever. But we already had a good parking space. First time seeing some Moroccan monkeys. Waterfall, wow, great view. But this is not the only view. We're going a little bit more down here at the other side here, and we can get a better view here. And here's the good luck with being tall again. I can just tower over all these people, and you'll see the waterfall well here. Wow, amazing waterfall. It's really tall up. There's also a rainbow down there. You can see. You can get all the way down there. I don't know if we will, but we will at least go to the left side over here in a moment. The monkeys. Hungry monkeys. Go through these cozy little streets of souvenirs. We'll get something to drink or not. Oh, at the end of the road there on top of the highest cliff, it is the most expensive hotel here, and it cost like 5 times of the one we stayed in, and the one we stayed in was real nice actually. I think the one I stayed in was only like 50 euros with breakfast. That was pretty good. Oh, they have some grills here. Nice. Maybe if we're hungry later on. More monkeys. Whoa. Really great view of the waterfall here. Let's get a little closer to the waterfalls. Going down, down and down. I get really sweaty walking these steps. At least there's some shadows here. And my clothes choice today, I don't think it was the best choice because I'm really heating up. But at least I'm modest. The Titan ice cream from yesterday. And just like in Petra, some people are not strong enough to climb the stairs back on, old people and lazy people, but this was just an old person, so it was fine. But there are a lot of them when you go to Petra, the donkeys to climb the stairs. The stairs there are actually much more demanding than these ones. It's like 1,000 steps, and I'm not even kidding, up to the highest point in Petra. But anyways, we are here now and not in Petra. About 1 hour away from Marrakesh. Just made a quick little pit stop for a little bit of essence, fuel, and maybe a little snacks, and to stretch our legs. Very important when you drive so much. Got our quick little ice creams here, one with coconut and one with raspberry. Like 6 of them. Like, this is probably the cheapest ice cream we've gotten here because it's a local area. Like this, simple, with some nuts on. I mean, this is very artificial, but did you really expect real raspberries? Of course not. 4 out of 10. And this one with coconut. Can't read Arabic, so I don't know even why I looked behind it. Looks like this. A little small one. Has a slight taste of coconut. I would say, for me, this is even worse. 3 out of 10. Sad times. We're here at another gas station, but this time to clean our car. We're very close to Marrakesh, but before we move on, we found this amazing little machine with a Dragon Ball surprise candy and some toys. Let's see what we get. I have 10 dirham here. I'll probably regret this, but anyways. Oh, there's a red one. I wonder what's inside. I'm dropping the stickers, but kind of looks like a Pokeball. Oh, what a scam. It didn't even have any candy or Dragon Ball inside. Yeah, I'll give it to my little brother. He likes toys and Lego. So yeah, that was a big disappointment and a scam. Maybe we'll find a child who like it. I'll leave it here. This one is for free, the next person. We're here at a typical food court in a mall in Marrakesh, not far away from the airport. Our last meal here, perhaps. But this time I won't know what we're getting because I told my wife, surprise me. I gave her some cash and said, take whatever you want to surprise me. So we will see whatever she will get us, good or bad, it's her fault. It's Bibi now from Bollywood Cafe. So, shukran. This is what my wife got. A Bollywood wrap. If I forgot to mention, my wife is Pakistani, so of course she got us something from Bollywood Cafe. Not very surprising. Anyways, it's a crispy chicken wrap.
Naan wrap.
Naan wrap. Anyways. I mean, the bread is pretty good. It kind of tastes like a cheeseburger from McDonald's, which I don't like that much. But the bread is pretty good. But it's not my favorite. I give it like a 5 out of 10. But bread is pretty good. So we'll see what's the next dish is. that my wife ordered for me. And the next part of our dish, our food court. Let's see what my wife ordered. Oh, pizza. Thank you, Shukran.
Welcome.
Pizza with burrata or mozzarella, I think. This will be the second pizza I've eaten in Morocco. The first one I got a very bad lactose intolerant reaction. So let's see how this one is. What's this? Sauce. Picante forte. I think it's a hot sauce maybe. I will put some on the side here. And a little bit like this one. The pizza actually does look pretty good. Burrata there. Let's try this. Very hot. I mean, it's a little simple, but the bread is actually pretty good. I would actually say surprisingly alright pizza. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. The bread is pretty good, but the rest, except the cheese, doesn't have a lot of distinguishing different tastes. But 7.5 out of 10 is pretty good. It was pretty fun to let my wife choose something for our last meal in Morocco. I have like everything here. They have Autobots, and they even have their own superheroes. Ahmed, the Avenger. And Iron Man. And Jeff, Superman. Back at Marrakesh airport, we just returned our rental car, and that's all for a 14 days road trip around Morocco. It had its ups and downs, but all around I would say it was a really great trip and wonderful to visit Morocco all around. I would say all around I enjoyed the outskirts more than the bigger cities. I really didn't enjoy Casablanca especially. It wasn't so great. And the smaller cities like Chefchaouen and Asilah and somewhat Fez were good experiences. And Sahara, Atlas Mountains and the villages, those were all great. The food got just better when you get outside of Marrakesh. In my opinion, Marrakesh is way too touristy. It's appealing only to tourists and not so much to the locals. It's very apparent, like everyone is selling souvenirs, everyone is trying to sell to tourists, and I understand it because the tourist usually has more money than the locals. That's where the money is, but just doesn't make for a very authentic experience when you're traveling. I want to experience how the locals are living and what the locals are eating and stuff like that. Not so much what they try to feed the tourists as a genuine experience. I want the real genuine experience, and that's for me outside of Marrakesh. But yeah, I already planned the next trip. You can see forward to that. It won't be long before I go on that trip. It's already planned. Look forward to it. See you around.